Hey everyone, I am Coach Casey. I am a real estate coach who teach beginner investors how to get started in real estate, and I coach homeowners one-on-one on how to get their first or next investment property. So earlier on my Instagram page, if you saw my post where I gave y'all two different options, two different loan options, and I asked you which one would you choose. We're about to figure out which one is the better loan, long term and short term, and I'll show you how. All right, first and foremost. All right, quick little thumbs up. So, here are the two different loan options. We have loan option number one, where as you see is 8.375% on a loan, 0.25 lender points, which is basically the lender points in real estate. It translates to percent. So 0.25% just in lender fees. So that is $2,500 at closing. The mortgage amount every single month is $936. The rental amount in that area is $1,350. So we're looking at a $364 cash flow. Then we have option two, which is 8.5%. You have no lender points, but your mortgage is $945 a month. Rent is still $1,350. So you're cash flowing about $355 a month. So a little bit less. All right, we're about to figure out which one is better. A lot of people chose option two because they really like the no lender fees at closing. But we're about to see whether that was a good decision, long term or short term. Because no matter what, real estate is a decision making type of industry, right? And every decision you make is going to either save you money or cost you money. So we're trying to make the best decision that's going to save us money and make us more profit, okay? If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't, follow me on Instagram. You can follow me at Legacies Built at Home. All right. So let's get into it. So as we know, the lender fees is 0.25. So we're looking at a mortgage loan for about, let's just say $100,000. All right. To keep it simple terms, $100,000 mortgage loan. All right. Of course, the term is 30 years. We really don't care about that. We're trying to figure out how to cash flow the most. All right, long term and short term. So as you see, the $2,500 in closing, a lot of people did not like that, but let's see which one is the better choice. So on a mortgage loan of $100,000 and the interest rate is 8.375%, right? So let's see, we're going to take that $100,000 and we're going to multiply by 0.08375. All right. So that is $8,375. Okay. And then on the other side, we can equate that to $8,500. All right. There we go. All right. So then we have 25,000 closing. And so that total, so add that to add that 2,500. So we're looking at a cost of $10,875. And on this side, we're looking at $8,500 because we're not worried about this, right? So that mortgage payment. Let's look at the mortgage payment, right? So that mortgage payment alone. So the $945, paying that a month, so times 12, that's $11,340 a year. Times that by 30 years. All right. We're looking at $340. 200. All right, off of $100,000 loan. The 936 times 12 is $11,223 a year. Times that by 30 over a 30-year period. That is $336,960. All right, so that's what you're paying. Plus the $2,500, which equals 390,000. Sorry, I lied. Where's my eraser? Not that big of eraser. Some of y'all probably already beat me to the punch and already seen it. Sorry, my eraser needed to be a little bigger. Okay, let's get out of this. For those who knows. All right, so it's $339,460 that you'll end up paying. So honestly, this one was the cheaper one long term. Crazy. By how much? Let's see, the 340,200 minus the 339, 460. By this was a better one, literally by $740. But if you didn't run through the math, you wouldn't have known that. Especially if you make an extra mortgage payment every single year, you just cut that down some more. But if you chose option 2, you technically paid more. If you chose option 3, you paid a little more upfront, but long term, you saved yourself $740. All right. So these are things that you can do on your own when lenders ask you different things like which loan option do you want? Run the numbers. Find out what the math is. Does it make sense long term? Or is it just convenient short term? Or do you really care at all? Right? These are just things that you need to look over and you need to double check before you make an actual decision, because in this case it was only $740. In other cases it could be thousands of dollars. All right, so make sure you double check and make sure and yeah, so and then you also get technically more cash flow every single month too. So long term, option 1 was the better decision, because even then over a 30-year period, right, making that 364 times 12 cash flow off that one property is $4,368 times 30 over a 30-year period. That's $131,040. So $131,040. So you still make more with option 1, even though you paid a little bit more. Option 1 was just a better option, period, point blank. All right, so make sure you subscribe for more investment tips like this, and I'll see you on the other side. If you haven't already, join my school community. I do trainings like this all the time, right? Multiple times a month, things like this. We go over deals, possible deals that you may have that you want me to look over, right? If you want access to live trainings like this more often, you go ahead and check my caption. I'm going to put the link to my community that you could go ahead and join us. We also have a funding coach in there, and we have a real estate coach in there. Not real estate, but I'm the real estate coach, of course. But we also have a credit coach. That's what I meant to say. Credit coach that's going to show you how to remove things off your credit and so on and so forth. So you get a lot of stuff for $97 a month. All right. So go ahead and click the link in the caption. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like it, thumbs up if you just learned something new. And I would definitely see you on the other side.